Alright guys, what's going on? It's the first video. So if you can tell by the title, we're going to be doing a motor swap on the old Chevy. Basically it's got a 5.3 in it now, and we're going to be putting a 6.0 in it with cam, LS7 lifters, intake, and exhaust. So let's, I got the motor inside, go over that. This thing should be pretty rowdy when it's done. So this is the 6.0 donor motor that we bought from somebody, with the T-case and all that stuff. I already got the exhaust manifolds off and the wiring harness off. Basically just gonna be tearing it down, probably get the heads replaned, just try to make some power out of it. And then over here, we got the old Chupacabra cam. I'm gonna whip this bad boy out of here. That's the Chupacabra cam, so hopefully it goes chop, chop, chop. You know what I'm saying? And another thing with this cam, with the Chupacabra and the Truck Norris cam, is they say on their website, like Texas Speed's website, and wherever you get a Truck Norris cam, I'm sure you get Texas Speed, is that they run off stock torque converters. But from doing research and talking to friends, they said it's probably best just throw a torque converter in it. So I'll probably end up throwing a Circle D with a 2000 stall torque converter in it. That way it just rides better and smooth. That way I don't sound like a fucking idiot driving down the road. But yeah, so that's the plan for that. So this is the spec sheet kind of for the Chupacabra cam. So if you guys want to pause the video and take a look at that. The kit that I bought with the cam, it came with springs, nice good springs, some push rods, and then seals. Obviously there's more than one pack in here, but you kind of get the idea. Some more of the gaskets I got, obviously valve cover gasket, because while I have the motor out, I'm just going to do all the gaskets, because that just makes the most sense. And then obviously you got to get timing cover set for changing the cam, so you got to take all that shit apart. And then your oil pan gasket. Then obviously, while I have it apart, I'm going to do a rear main seal on it, because might as well if it's out. And then I got MGK spark plugs, and then your oil filter for, got another one inside. But do your startup oil change, and then put some oil in it for the next oil change. But just basically doing all the gaskets on it as well, just because it makes the most sense while you got the motor out. And if I ever sell it, which I probably will, it's got all the gaskets in it and it's ready to go, so it doesn't leak. Alright, so it came into a little problem, so I didn't videotape. As you can see, the transmission's out, torque converter and flywheel are off. The problem that we ran into is when we were trying to turn it over and get torque converter bolts out, damn thing's locked up. Okay, so we had to finagle this crap off, and now it's like this. So now we're gonna tear apart the motor and then figure out what's locked up in it and fix it. So as you can see, we tore down somewhat to block. I didn't video any of it because I just started getting really peed off. If you come in and look in here, kind of ran into some problems. It's all rusted out. So I pretty much got, you know, without saying a word, pretty, you know, you get the idea. But it is locked up, so I got to take this thing rest apart to see what's going on. I have a feeling it's something like that. That's what's the problem. So we'll have to put a lot more money into this thing than I wanted to, but I guess it just comes with building motors and stuff. But got all the crap over here. I'm gonna end up putting a Trailblazer SS intake on it. I mean, eventually, after I figure out what's going on with it. But all this crap's probably gonna get replaced with new parts and stuff like that. But it's gonna be quite the journey getting this damn thing done, because all the stuff that's messed up on it as we take it apart. So I'll pick you guys back up when we get down to the pistons and see what those look like, take the heads off and stuff. But that's what it's looking like so far. video we were talking about how the motor was locked up. So if you follow me over here, right here might be, you know, our issue with why it's locked up. If you come back over here, this one's also got some crusties in there. And where we left off on the last one, I showed you the rocker arms. These were the push rods that came out of there. So, what I've come to learn, when I bought this motor, they said it ran before. I have a hard time believing that, but, you know, maybe it did. But I think I'm gonna have to probably take these pistons out of here and get it remachined and get all this damn rust out here because it's pretty built up in there. But I'll pick you guys up next time probably, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing right now. So where we left off in the video, we were going over the motor and it was pretty much all rusted out, no good. So I've decided that I'm just gonna get rid of it and sell the truck and then go buy a Duramax off my buddy. But since the pistons were, or the cylinders were so rusted out, I'd have to get it bored out and then sleeved. And I just decided that it wasn't worth the work and I could just buy a block for cheaper. I got, be posting my truck for sale. It's gonna come with long tube headers and a full exhaust system for it. So right now I'm gonna go out there and then kind of show you guys the truck real quick, and then it'll be the end of the video. Pretty much all the parts left over in the bed. I'll show you guys that right here. Pretty much all the parts in here. Got the piece of crap block right there, the intake, all that good stuff. Truck here, 06 Chevy 1500. It's got leather interior and heated seats, tinted windows, 5% all the way around, 30 on the windshield. It's kind of mess in here, but got your leather seats, heated seats, four-wheel drive, electric four-wheel drive, clean back seats, look like it never been sat in, aftermarket stereo, all that good stuff. Quick run around on the outside of the truck. Got aftermarket headlights in it, obviously. New bottom balance. I put stock spec on it. I had TIS off-roads on it. Needs paint matched, brand new tonneau cover and stuff like that. But pretty clean truck. The only rust is right there, and then right here is the only rust on the truck. Rockers are still good and all that stuff. So whoever buys this thing next, gonna have clean on this truck, because it only has first and second gear right now, because I like to do burnouts and bomb it off the rev limiter and drive like an idiot. But I'm going to be posting up for sale for cheaper for a couple of weeks, and then if it doesn't sell in those couple of weeks, I'm going to throw a tranny in it and then post for more. And it's going to come with that full exhaust system with the long tubes and stuff. It has brand new exhaust manifold gaskets and new bolts. Put all those in there because they had an exhaust leak. Like, if you know what these Chevys are, they normally break off the bolts and then you have a big problem with them. But I'll be putting a new tranny in here. It has new exhaust manifolds and stuff, but obviously you won't really care about that since you're gonna be putting a new exhaust on there. But this thing rides like a champ. Transmission about the only problem, and exhaust leak about the only problem I had with it. But since we ain't motor swapping it no more, I just figured I'd sell it and get a Duramax. So thank you guys for watching on the first video of Beef Speed Shop. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.